Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Willow sits in the cold interrogation room, her heart hammering. Across from her, Marty watches her, trying to read her face. She speaks with conviction. We have to shift the blame to the person who tried to kill Drew. She's arguing a new theory, one that could exonerate her. But the problem is this: can she pin the attempted murder on someone else convincingly enough to satisfy the police? Based on sneak peek details, she knows the stakes are high. She's already under intense scrutiny. Evidence is being gathered. And if she can't deflect, everything she's built, her life, her relationships, her reputation, could come crashing down. So she throws the gauntlet. She frames her strategy not simply as a defense, but as an offense. She's telling Marty, her lawyer, that they need to look beyond her and redirect attention to the true shooter. Using the teaser's phrasing, Marty, always cautious, recoils. He's seen many schemes unravel. He worries about credibility, legal peril, and collateral damage. But Willow presses onward. She's desperate. She senses time is slipping away, and that this last-ditch pivot might be her only chance at survival. Meanwhile, across Port Charles, other tensions are building, and the shockwaves of Willow's gambit are starting to take form. Dante is questioning Nathan. Would Nina step in and take the fall for Willow? The suggestion is explosive. It underlines just how tangled their web is, and how many players are being dragged into the fire. Nina, of course, is already under suspicion. She's been connected to the attempted murder of Drew as a conspirator. But now Dante is asking Nathan to consider whether she might accept criminal culpability to protect her daughter. It's a painful crossroads. Is Nina's love for Willow so strong she'd go to prison for her? Dante's question hints that maybe she would. Anna Devane is confronting Jack Brennan too. She insists that he and she must work together to stop whatever darkness is at work in Port Charles, especially given the reemergence of Phazon operatives and resurrection plots that keep cropping up. The stakes feel almost mythic. This isn't just a murder cover-up. It's a deeper conspiracy creeping through the city's veins. Meanwhile, Carly corners Jocelyn. She warns her, "Don't promise things you can't keep." Carly senses that Jocelyn is hiding something, her WSB involvement, and that once the lies start to unravel, more will follow. Carly's probing is gentle at first, but loaded. She's trying to gauge just how deep Jocelyn is in this. Back with Willow and Marty, the tension ramps. Willow leans on her emotional reserves, pushing the narrative. She didn't shoot Drew. She can't have, because she believes she knows who did, or at least can guess. She wants Marty to help plant that seed. But Marty warns, planting seeds is treacherous. You may end up sowing suspicion on innocent people, or giving investigators an opening to question her motives instead of the evidence. Willow counters, better to be aggressive than passive. She tells Marty that investigators already believe she's the shooter. If they don't see her fighting back, they'll assume guilt. She argues that by making them look elsewhere, even if imperfectly, she shifts the burden of proof. She tries to sell that to Marty. It's not just deflection. It's a legal gambit. Marty, though, asks, what evidence can back this up? What fingerprints? What alibi? What credible witness? If Willow can't provide tangible leads, this will look less like defense and more like manipulation. Willow pauses. She's counting her cards, grasping at possible leads. She whispers Michael's name, eyes flickering with doubt and fear. She suggests framing him, but whether she truly believes he did it, or whether she's simply using him as a scapegoat, is unclear. Elsewhere, Marco goes to work for Nina. In the courthouse and with ADA Turner, he begins negotiation. What's on the table if she gives something? He is trying to broker a deal, bargains, trade, perhaps evidence, testimony, or information in exchange for leniency. But Nina's fraught with guilt. She knows that by bending now, she may save Willow, but also expose herself further. At Bobby's, Dante and Nathan talk. Dante presses, would Nina cover for Willow? Nathan, caught off guard, feels the weight of the question. It paints him into moral and legal corners. He starts wondering if he's complicit by silence, by not pushing harder for clarity. He hesitates, because loyalty and truth tug him in opposite directions. On the margin of all of this, Britt makes a move. She tells Jason, on second thought, I'll come in with you. It's a gesture of truce or alliance. She asks a favor. After all the walls she's built, this feels like thawing. She steps from shadows into light, ready to be more involved. Maybe to help, maybe to protect, maybe to control her own fate. In another corner, Brooklyn feels uneasy. She senses that events are accelerating. She knows secrets are being traded, deals cut in shadows, betrayals germinating. She watches for cracks, for signs of collapse. Spoiler note mentions her unease. Back in the interrogation room, the momentum shifts. Marty bristles. If we shift blame to Michael, you need more than speculation. Willow replies, then let me find something. Let me dig. She's resolved. Even if the path is haunted, she'll walk it. She wants to lead Marty into action. As the session ends, Marty rises, tension in his jaw. Willow remains seated for a moment, gathering courage. She tries to project calm, but her eyes betray fear and resolve. She's sent a message. She's not going down quietly. Yet even as she plots, forces outside move. Dante's conversations, Anna's demands, Carly's investigations, all are converging. The pressure on Willow is tightening. The more she deflects, the more she risks ensnaring innocent people or being exposed as manipulative. The question looms, can she shift the blame convincingly, or will it fall back on her with even more force? If Nina steps up, will she pay the price for Willow's gambit? Will Marty remain a solid ally, or will this strategy break their trust? And will Britt's change of heart tilt the balance somewhere else entirely? Willow's move is desperate, but also audacious. She's turning defense into offense. She's forcing a narrative. Now the game is survival. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for all of your updates.